Hello. Chinese drama The Love You Give Me EP1. There is a rumor in the investment banking market that Xin, who is under 30 years old, took down the biggest merger and acquisition case in the US last year, as well as the recent case of Wei Ran Group, which he successfully helped them win in less than 2 years. Recently, it is said that Xin invested in a technology company in Silicon Valley last month and the company's market value has multiplied, so he is known as the unicorn in the investment banking market. Outside the cocktail party, the assistant introduced Xin to the CEO of Guancha Group, Cheng Qirang, whose wife is Zhang Yiding, the only daughter of the chairman of Guancha, Zhang Bango. The couple has a good relationship. Meanwhile, Guancha Group's biggest competitor Bayan Technology has made rapid progress in the past 3 years. It is said that Bayan Technology's director Min Hui is very young. At this moment, Min Hui appeared in a wine-red dress, which surprised everyone. It was said that she rarely attends cocktail parties, so it was rare to see her there. At the party, Min Hui knew that she did something wrong 5 years ago, so she sincerely apologized to Cheng Qirang. However, he was unforgiving and wanted to embarrass her. Min Hui had a clever idea and sat on Cheng Qirang's lap, hoping to make him back down. Zhang Yiding saw this and poured red wine on Min Hui's head. Min Hui was at a loss and apologized quickly before leaving. But Zhang Yiding didn't want to let her go so easily and poured red wine on her again. Xin couldn't bear to watch and stepped forward to protect Min Hui. Everyone was shocked to see this, and when Min Hui turned around and saw Xin, she was stunned. Cheng Qirang recognized Xin and revealed his identity as the CEO of Bluebird Group. Even though Xin still resents what happened 5 years ago, he didn't want to see Min Hui get hurt and tenderly wiped the red wine off her face. Min Hui claimed that the past is the past and they should look forward. But Xin couldn't forget and left without answering her. Then, Min Hui called Cheng Qirang and said that she had completed what he had instructed and asked him to fulfill his promise as soon as possible. Cheng Qirang smiled triumphantly and claimed that his father was already on the plane back, but he heard the sound of the phone being hung up on the other end right after he finished speaking. Later, Min Hui went to the hospital to visit her son, Min Quan. After gently coaxing him to sleep, she quietly left the ward to get water. At that moment the attending doctor and neighbor, Zhou Ruji, appeared, and they went together. Min Hui mentioned the matter of inviting Dr. Cheng sounding very exhausted. Zhou Ruji was surprised to hear this because Dr. Cheng's schedule was very tight, and it was not something ordinary people could request. It turned out that Min Hui agreed to Cheng Qirang's request for the sake of Min Quan's surgery. Zhou Ruji sighed after hearing this. If it weren't for Quan's young age, he would have been confident in performing the surgery himself. Dr. Cheng was very knowledgeable in this field, and under his leadership, the surgical risk would be minimized. He felt sorry for Min Hui's compromise. The next day Xin and his assistant Hao went to the hospital for a checkup. When the results were not yet available, Xin became impatient. Seeing that Hao insisted on waiting for the results, he had no choice but to go outside to take a breath. Then Xin went to the restroom and coincidentally met Min Quan. The two of them had the exact same hand-washing steps, even down to pulling their hair after washing, which surprised Xin. Meanwhile, Min Hui was searching for Quan in the hallway, and accidentally bumped into Xin. She saw a nurse pushing a patient with many wounds and bloodstains nearby, and worried that Xin's condition might worsen. So she hugged him to prevent him from turning around. However, this move caused Xin to misunderstand, thinking that Min Hui was intentionally approaching him, and he angrily left. The incident where Min Hui approached Cheng Qirang at the reception the other day was widely discussed among Bayan employees. Min Hui directly confronted Cheng Qirang about it. Cao Mu, the vice general manager of Bayan's R&D department and Min Hui's good friend, informed her that the matter would soon be covered up and that she should not worry too much. Suddenly, the general manager of R&D He Hixing called and informed them of a problem with the Mr. project. The two of them immediately rushed over. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye.